Let's talk about spending money for a minute. Some people posit that as we move towards greater cooperation / competition in the world at large, that in order to stay ahead of the game, and we are the biggest economy in the world, we produce $12 trillion or so of output, and we have been growing, whereas the Europeans have not, for example. We have to become more and more flexible and reduce the barriers to competition, which is healthy in the United States and around the world. Some would posit that not only does this force or keep the central banks doing what you described so beautifully before, that is, providing conditions to keep interest rates low and stable policy, but it also has impacts on the fiscal side. That is, we all are trying to attract as much capital as possible to build our societies and keep our businesses humming. Some would argue that it forces a discipline of lower and lower, more simplified taxation, so that on that side of the equation there's less interference in society. Would you accept that doctrine?
I would accept that it's highly desirable to have lower taxation and to have flatter rates. But whether it's being forced by the change, I don't know. What I do know is that the real problem, the problem there seems to me is on the spending side.
Ah, interesting.
That as government has increased spending, we make ourselves a less attractive society in which to set up businesses, in which to run businesses. If you look at one of the things that has happened in Germany, it's a number of German companies that have been moving their production and their activities outside the country.
Even to Poland, which irritates some Germans. That's right.
Even to Poland.
Right.
Well, Poland has been doing much better.
Exactly.
Because Poland has been moving away. It's been opening up the economy rather than closing it down. Whereas what Britain or what Germany has been doing is to close down the economy. So I would say that the global world of free trade, the best thing we in the United States could do, there's no question in my mind, would be unilateral free trade. We have nothing to lose by trading freely with every other place in the world.